Hello NWA Wrestling fans, once again here in Times Square, New York City, where we had an amazing couple of nights in New Jersey, and we're wrapping up the year. Really, Ric Flair was just with us in Philadelphia, and standing here with me, of course, the manager of champions, C. Edward Vanderpyle. And what a year for you, huh?
Well, first of all, I gotta say, why aren't we in Los Angeles where it's a lot warmer? I gotta wear a hat and a coat. That's why I left Chicago in the first place. This ain't right. But yes, 2008 has been a great year. My boy Adam Pearce, the heavyweight champion of the world. Demon's just borrowing it and he knows it. Joey Ryan on his way to winning either the World Tag titles or the World Junior Heavyweight title. He hasn't decided. He hasn't made his mind up. Fantastic year for me. Fantastic year for everybody in the NWA. You know, I can't. Hey, I will sign that for you later. This is fantastic. Everybody knows who we are. Everybody knows what we're doing. The NWA is back, bigger, more beautiful than ever. And woo, I'm cold.
Well, yes, it is very cold here in Times Square, as you can see all the way around us. We have ABC right over here. The ball will be dropping there to be bringing in 2009 coming very, very soon. But in between all of that, I got to tell you, I have had a great time here on the East Coast. We just came from Calgary. And then I was in Penticton, British Columbia. Ooh, they're very cold. This is nothing compared to Canada. It was almost 4 degrees there, and that's Fahrenheit. But there's a lot of great stuff coming your way in 2009. Now, in between that time, I want to bring in here Ricky Otazu, our promoter.
Wait, Ricky-O? All right, I'm out of here.
Ricky-O's going to come on in. We'll trade a big guy for my favorite big guy here on the East Coast. Now, Rick, you've had one heck of a year out here on the East Coast, coming all the way pretty much from Philadelphia to Maine. Why don't you tell the folks about what you've been doing?
Oh, well, we started off with New Jersey with the Liberty States Wrestling. Yourself and myself started 2 years ago. We've expanded greatly now up into the state of Maine. Myself, Mario Savoli, Tommy Savoli. Unbelievable. The people up in Maine have accepted the NWA like it was 1975 all over again.
That's right.
And we're having a ball doing it. Proud to be part of this. The 60th anniversary show in Atlanta happened to be my favorite. And I absolutely want to say thank you again to you and the board and everyone for having me. And let's just look forward to the 61st year, which will be the best year in the NWA's history.
You know, Rick, I agree with you. Now, folks watching this, you got to know on the My Network affiliate in, is it Bangor?
Portland all the way up to Bangor.
Portland and Bangor, Maine. You can see NWA on Fire on the My Network TV affiliate. What channel is that?
Channel up there, it's channel 62, I believe.
Channel 62. Check that out, and NWAWrestling.com will have that.
And also, NWAOnFire.com carries it right after the original broadcast. 1 hour after it's over, it's up on the website.
Okay, now, you may have seen a goof jumping around back here. That's Shane Haste from Australia and EPW Perth and Adelaide. But I got to tell you, come on in here, Shane. I'm going to bring Shane Haste in here one more time.
Guys, it's been fun. I love you and look forward, and happy holidays from NWA on Fire.
Okay, thank you very much, Rick. Now, this is Shane Haste. They call him the awe-inspiring Shane Haste, and this is your first time on NWA television, huh?
More like the Thor-inspiring. I was too cold. It's cold. I'm trying to represent the team out here, but, you know, I'm just waiting for it to heat up so I can bust off the old jumper and, you know, show people what it's really like.
Well, I don't think you're going to have that opportunity this time around. It is raining out here. They tell us there's going to be sleet and snow.
Yeah.
It's extremely cold for a bunch of guys from the west coast of the United States and the west coast of Australia. This time last year, we were in your hometown and we were on the beach.
Yeah, beach. Sunny beach. This is no sunny beach, but there's some nice bright lights out here, so it's still something to enjoy.
That's true. It is no sunny beach, but I digress. Tell everybody about your time here in the United States.
Oh, it's a blast. I tell you, it's a blast. Everyone in Australia's got to come out here and, you know, work it out here. It's fantastic. People everywhere, and the women love the accent. So, you know, it's a good time.
Now, speaking of good time, you were also on the NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood taping from Columbia Square Studios. What was that experience like?
Wow, that's out of this world. It's like going back in time, back to the old days with the set and everything, wrestling with all those guys. It's fantastic.
All right, Shane, well, I'll let you go and get under the umbrella. I want to bring one other person in here. This guy, I just met this person just the other day.
Hold on a second, Dave Marquez. You know, I heard you talking about the NWA World title, and it's only so fitting that you have the NWA World's champion right here talking about what we talk about best, and that's the National Wrestling Alliance.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Terry Funk, the self-proclaimed NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Now, Mr. Funk, you and I have spoke many times in the past, and you told me you really don't like to be in New York City. It reminds you of some bad times.
It's very, very cold here. It's drizzly. It's raining, and it's not like where I'm from, the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo, Texas, but I will say this, it is the city that never sleeps. And I'll be the king of the hill, top of the heap.
Oh, I get where you're going.
You know where I'm talking about.
No little town blues here in the NWA, I think.
No little town blues here in the NWA.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Terry Funk. We'll catch Terry more on NWA on Fire. You can catch him on NWAFire.com. And with that, we do want to wish you a happy holiday from right here in the heart of Times Square in New York City. I'm David Marquez for the National Wrestling Alliance, and we'll see you next year.